Welcome to the Hot House. Yesterday our contestants completed installation wrapping. Today, right now in fact, we've got a team of gun brickies getting set to lay the equivalent of 13,000 bricks over the next 6 days. Temperatures are getting up to the high 30s and tensions are on the rise. But every day, Pete and Tina know that unless they do something really special really soon, they're doomed.
The couples are already 1 day behind schedule. How will they catch up? Surrounding the house with bricks? Their chances are pretty slim.
Off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho.
I'm Rob.
Yep.
I'm Jim.
I'm Pete.
We're the Goofy Brothers.
Goofy Brothers.
The boys will go with Rob laying bricks, and if you've got to be pulled down, $5,000 off your bill.
Really?
Yep.
You're kidding me.
And the girls will come with me doing the dam course and wall ties.
Damp course.
Dam course, yeah.
And
Should be alright.
When you lay a brick, that brick there's been laid to a line at the top, right? So you lay the bottom of the brick to the top because that's laid to a line, and you just tap the top over to the line there for a brick square.
I think I'm getting it.
Mate, I've had brickies take a year and a half before they got the idea. Try and cut the mud down, run it down the trowel.
Like that?
Yeah, he's doing all right. Yeah, first go.
The reason why we're using double height bricks is the house is going to be rendered. It's a lot quicker. They're purpose made for this reason. We use some of the singles around the sills and that, but mainly the bulk of it is double height.
How you going there, Phil? Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it.
After 20 minutes on the job, Phil the Joker has taken a change of attitude.
I think I'm serious because those guys are here. That's a really tough job that I've got. I don't want to fight us around because these guys are, that's hard work.
Even knowing which way to put the bricks around, to make it easier for the renderer as well.
Well, actually, it makes it a lot easier for yourself. But, being right-handed, you always make sure the brick is texture's there so you can pick it up, just go straight down.
Yep.
So if it was around like that, I've got to go like this.
I see,
Would you like to have a go?
Yep, I'd love to.
Put your tape in like that. Hold your bolster on a slight little angle.
Okay.
So when it cuts back that way. It doesn't. If you hold it that way, it'll shoot back out and be wrong. So if you put it on that little angle here like that. Look at that for a cut.
On the other side of the house, Les and Jim are keeping the girls on track.
What we're going to do, we're going to walk around the house. I'll get you to right above each window what size arch bar, so we'll make sure that we've got enough arch bars to go above all the windows and doors. Yeah, just put point 9.
It's 3 metres, adding 200 on.
okay.
3 metres too,
Yep.
because you've got to have 100 mil overlapping. Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't only the bricks that were getting laid down as Pete and Phil had a chat.
I've noticed Pete sort of like getting Phil on the side over there, and I think maybe he's having a pretty in-depth conversation with him, hopefully trying to break up the alliances that's been going on. I'm not quite sure because I know Phil and Libby are in amongst it. I'm just hoping that's what he is doing.
Well, what I did say to Pete was at the first vote off was that I'm not voting for you because Matt had a meeting with all the guys and said, the first opportunity, let's get out the new couple. And I didn't want to be a part of that, and I just thought, no, I want to give them a fair go, and I told Pete I'm not going to do that. But then, you sprung the double eviction or the elimination on us, and that forced me to go, okay, last on, first off. Nowhere near a good enough reason to probably eliminate someone, but that was the best I had.
I knew that it was wrong what he did, and I'm glad that I told him so, and I still believe that. And I think only next time will tell, because if he gives me another one, then he's full of it.
Well, we'll see next elimination. He might come out all guns blazing.
No, I don't trust him.
Coming up, Pete's patience wears thin.
All my decisions are outvoted, mate. You know what I mean? It's 4 or 5 couples making decisions. You don't go along with it.
See you later, guys.
Any nominations?
It's important the position of the flange.
Back on day 3, before the slab was poured, flanges were installed around the pipes to start the termite protection process. Now it's time to finish the job. No point in winning a $2 million prize if the termites are going to eat it out from under you.
There's over $700 million estimated in damage, termite damage alone each year, which is more than fire, flood and storm damage put together.
Far out.
Yeah, and there's no insurance for termites.
There's no insurance for termites?
You can't get any termite insurance at all. It's very important that the system is continuous.
Yeah.
It can't stop.
Yep.
Being a mesh, it's more adaptable to different site conditions.
Yeah.
In this day and age, a lot of buildings aren't just flat blocks anymore, so our system is very versatile. It can move up and down, in and out, around bricks.
Yep.
What about when the guys are laying bricks on top of it?
Okay, after the mesh is laid, you get what's called a damp course, which is very similar to this product here.
Oh, okay.
It actually goes over the top, so that will protect our mesh, but it is very durable and it does withstand bricks laying on top of it.
While the boys are busy learning the tricks of the bricklaying trade, the girls have been busy working with the damp course, and Jim comes to inspect.
This one here was wrong.
No, it's not. It's never wrong.
Jim's all right. I think we have to be nice to Jim. We have to be nice to brickies. That's the advice Les has given us.
He's dreaming.
I'm not dreaming. I dream of better things than bloody damn course, I can tell you.
If he says, I've told you something, even though we know he hasn't, we just go, sure, Jim, whatever.
Now it's got to be cut off flush with the brickwork.
We didn't get told that.
No, you do it around there.
No.
Come on.
We got told not to touch windows. Under the windows.
Under the doors, I said, under the doors.
Because you've got the...
That window you don't touch because it's up.
Yeah, what do we know? We're just chicks. We don't do bricking, do we?
No, yes, now we do.
Yeah, now we do.
Now we do.
As Pete said, I've got to try and get in there a bit more and, talk to not just, the few girls that I have been talking to. I'm not one to go and make friends with people that I know I totally have got nothing in common with. Oh, Heather and, Cher and, the real prissy little ones. So, yeah,
The rest of the group are called to the site as Les requires some decisions to be made on the doors of the house. First, the front door.
Ian's from Corinthian.
Okay, Ian. Hello.
The door decision seems to have brought out some strong opinions.
That's a bit too busy.
Yep.
And considering we're trying to make the house be worth, a good $1.5 to $2 million, you need some good quality stuff in here. And with the design of the house, which is beautiful, you just can't have a crap front door.
Others have broken away from the group with their own ideas.
Amy and I had our heart set on one door. We'll just go with what everyone else goes. I mean, if we do win the house, we'll probably replace it anyway.
After all was said and done, they finally made a decision on the front door. They've chosen the Infinity timber door with 5 panels and a side light.
It's lovely and it's actually different from even what was in the magazine. So he's been very flexible in creating a door just for us.
A few days ago, there had already been a decision made about the interior doors, but now there's a change of heart.
After we've voted, someone's mentioned the feng shui aspect, and I think that is really important. It would have been great if that sort of came into the discussion earlier, because it looks like we might now be having a revote, because it is really important to some people. So.
Time for the interior door decision.
Guys, with the internal doors, there's a few whinges, and Corinthian have got a new range that have come out, the Madison internal doors.
I think the doors are nice, but if I wouldn't get up what I would want through here. I would want the kids' door, a red door, the child's retreat, a yellow door. I think that's pretty tough to sell. I don't think I'm going to get that past anyone. I can't even get that past Lib, so getting it past anyone else, it's going to be tough.
The trimming that's on the doors, I feel like that thing dates. As soon as you put any trimming in, it dates or creates a certain look that is, hard to change.
You can have this beautiful parrot on there.
That'd be really sure.
But, as usual, not all are happy with the decision.
Yeah, but hang on, does everyone agree with it? I'm not going to order a dozen.
Not everyone agrees.
Doors and then no one agrees.
Put your hand up if you agree. In the kids.
There seems to be probably a 60-40 split in the group. 40% for just a plain door and 60% to have the 4 horizontal panels that are similar to the front door, so it echoes the same theme throughout.
This is the first time that this house has ever been built. The design is a first design, so you want to capture all those first things, you know what I mean? Just because Joe Blogg's down the road's got purple walls, you don't go for purple walls, you go with what you feel is correct and what you feel is right for the house. So, you know, with the way things are going anyways, I don't think the majority of the decisions have been made in my favour, so I'm going to have a great big demolition party when I have the house, if I win it.
Now, does everyone understand?
Yeah.
Everyone happy?
Yeah.
No more variation.
I think the study as well is because that's right next to
Everything's been outvoted. Media room, kitchen cupboards, the colour of the tiles. So what's the use of me being here anyway? You know what I mean?
For anyone that doesn't already have children who may want children, there'll be a nursery. And I mean, until they're 2 or 3 years of age, they're still going to be close to you. So
It's starting to get to me. It's supposed to be a group decision. It's not. It's 4 or 5 people running the show, and no one, and even with eviction, mate, they're keeping them here, so they must love it. They must be love to be dominated, mate. And it's starting to get to me because they're not even taking us into consideration. So.
Coming up on the Hot House, the girls get Les back.
We're getting close to making one of the most important decisions so far. What colour to stain the render? With the roof and the gutter already in, it should be a fairly easy choice, shouldn't it?
The colour of any house demands attention from the street. Choosing the right colour for such a big space can be a very emotional decision. The choice for the Hot House has been left in the hands of Brett and Jeff, 2 who feel very passionate about colour.
Okay, might head over this direction and just have a bit of a scan over some of the colours.
Sure. Okay.
Given the style of house that we've got here, I presume you're trying to achieve something that's fairly contemporary,
Very
nice
modern.
and fresh.
Yep.
Yeah, we're either going to go with like a deep grey or like a white. Okay, now you don't have a white that's in there. The reason being in terms of like what you could do with the landscaping, like it'll make the landscape stand out a bit more. You know, I mean the house inside is going a bit skew-if, but at least we can have some sort of balance outside then we're going somewhere right.
You have to be super careful with your grey.
That's right.
You don't want to start looking like a doctor's surgery.
That's right. Well, because that might be, this is way too deep.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey guys, do you want to come over? We have a surprise, and you have to stand over there.
We're talking about rendering today, or the renders that we can choose from. We want to get your feedback first, instead of us going bleh, and you going, yeah, okay.
I like the armour grey, and obviously I'd like to go with a lighter grey to work in with that.
Same. I like the greyish finishes more so than the twiggy colour, that sandstone colour.
We're thinking that we'll actually use 2 in combination, all right? Using the stone as more of a feature, all right? And one of the other colours is the main rendering. Now, we did have the opportunity to put the fascia together with those colours.
Did it sort of bring the roof out a bit more than the fascia?
No, well, I said to her that I did not want to bring out too much of the fascia, right?
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's sort of doing the opposite.
But remember too, remember the landscaping, the green, the trees, everything is going to be brought out too.
I'm thinking that, the light greys, not the darker ones, the lighter ones, as light as you can get,
Interesting colour, great. We chose ghost gum, all right, and stone.
I think everyone really feels that this is probably the most important decision there is to make.
The sheep, or the majority, have chosen these 2, the ghost gum and the stone.
Bang.
Okay. If you're not happy, then give us a quick spiel.
Yeah.
We want the armour grey.
All of our group chose for armour grey and the ghost gum. We really like the ghost gum because it's going to come really nice for the majority of the house. We want to tie in the fascias because the fascia was the biggest wrong decision out of the whole house I see so far because it's blue. So we really want to tie in the fascia a little bit more with the render. So if the armour grey has got more of a blue in it than the stone.
And if something's got blue in it, the fascia will look less blue. If something hasn't got blue in it, the fascias will actually look more blue.
So if you go with a stone through the garden, right, then all you're going to have is no emphasis on the fascia. The fascia emphasis is gone.
There you go. See, how's that look?
Oi!
But it looks wrong. It looks wrong, guys. Look.
Yeah, it looks wrong.
It's
brown. All right, let's vote on it then quickly. Hey, ghost gum is our main render, yes?
Yay!
Hands up.
Definitely.
Majority, right, okay. this one as your feature?
Yeah.
Right, cool. Done, sorted. Right, there you go.
So the decision's been made. The house will be ghost gum with a feature wall of armour grey. 3 days ago, it wasn't the colour of the walls the couples were concerned with. It was their ability to withstand some hardcore partying.
Hard, Sarah.
Seriously think about this product. If it's a party house and or a family house, 10, 20 years from now, the walls will still be looking pristine.
Will the impact check gyprock survive Sarah's steel-capped boots?
As you can see, only a slight bruise, okay? CSR's produced our gyprock flame check. What it does, it's water resistant, it's flame resistant. It'll give you an additional time to get your family out of the home if there's a fire.
The group chose impact check in the party room and flame check for the kitchen.
How you going, guys?
Awesome, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. We've got the CSR plasterboard that we decided on the other night just arrived, and all the bats and everything.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's very hot today, and we're going to get you guys to unload it all. That's it.
But the ceiling gyprock still needs to be handled with care.
Okay, guys, when you're in place, just bend your knees down and just let it fall. Don't try and hang on to it, just let it fall. Yeah, if you hang on to it, we're going to crack up there.
Well, ordinarily a forklift would get this off, but in the absence of one, manual labour is what we're using.
Coming in.
After unloading tons of gyprock, Les decides to give his workers their just reward. Next on the Hot House, Erica has a question.
Any nominations?
At the end of the day, as voted by the group, one couple gets a romantic dinner.
Congratulations, guys. Looks like by today's work, you actually want to build this place. All right, hit 35 degrees and you are laying bricks and unloading gyprock. Madness. Who wants to get the dinner tonight? Any nominations?
Pete and Tina.
Matt
Pete and Tina. Yeah, Pete and Tina. You guys go. Yeah, let's give Pete and Tina.
Yeah? Final?
For Pete, a day of slogging it out on the worksite has paid
You
off.
two, enjoy.
It's sunset, and our close couples think about life outside the house.
I miss being in control of myself and what I'm doing for the day.
Yeah, I miss, I'm like Amy, I miss doing my own thing.
I'm just loving it here. I just love it.
It's a great experience.
It is a great experience.
It is,
I'm soaking up-
having said that,
soaking
it
up
is.
everything, you know.
Even after a hard slog on the worksite, jobs still need to be done.
Yeah, I'm not cut around there.
Finish then?
I think so.
$780 worth of food. In 30 minutes.
For Pete and Tina, this is their first quality time in the house that could one day be their own.
It's coming on. Yeah. It's actually, it's good that it's actually coming together as a whole piece.
A couple of bourbon, Frank. You'll see it right now. What are you doing?
How special.
Yeah, you sit down here.
He can be a gentleman. Thanks, darling. I think outside. This is to Pete and Tina's house and the children to enjoy. Ready? Bingo!
We both feel worn out because we've been trying to press the pants off them, basically.
Yeah.
And that's by joining in with the activities, working hard, and basically not being ourselves, which we thought we had to be ourselves. But I believe if I was myself, I probably wouldn't have been here long, because
I think Pete's a lot more stressed this time than he was the first time.
Yeah.
Little did they know, a surprise is waiting for them at the end of the table.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Are you excited that Mum and Dad are back in the house?
Yeah.
Excellent.
You look pretty on the TV.
Oh. Thanks, darling. Just like Mum and Daddy love you, okay?
Yep.
And keep watching, all right?
Yep.
And you have the best weekend, okay? I love you.
Yep.
I miss you too.
Dad loves you, darling.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
To us.
Darling.
Meanwhile, back at the pavilion, Brett and Jeff have a story to tell.
Me and Jeff got a story to share. While we were going shopping, we actually took a detour and we actually went to Trudy's escape route. She got to the shopping centre and got out of the car and walked to Rockman's, Jeff? Rockman's, yeah? Requested a new outfit.
Good on her.
I need a new outfit, so she got a new outfit.
They gave it to her?
Yeah, and the funniest thing is, in the window now, they've got this mannequin with a thing on the face saying Trudy, right? Trudy's outfit, arrow pointing down, and they're displaying the escape outfit.
Tomorrow night on The Hot House.
As from this week, Australia get to vote.
Now it feels like a game, you know?
Yeah, good.